Let's talk about something we all do every single day, eating. But what if I told you that our whole idea of normal eating, 3 square meals a day, maybe some snacks in between, isn't normal at all? What if it's actually a pretty recent invention that might be working against our own biology?
It's a good question, right? Why do we eat 3 meals a day? We just do, because that's how it's always been done. But it turns out the answer has almost nothing to do with health and everything to do with history. For pretty much all of human history, we were scavengers. We ate when we found food. Simple as that. For centuries, most cultures got by just fine on 2 main meals. Then, the Industrial Revolution came along and changed everything. Factory life required a schedule, and boom, the lunch break was born to keep the workers going. All of a sudden, 3 meals became the standard, a standard that was then hammered home in the 20th century, not by scientists, but by ad agencies. So how did this schedule, designed for industrial efficiency, become this ironclad rule for good health? Well, this is where the story gets really juicy. It was basically a 1-2 punch of very clever marketing and some, let's say, questionable science.
Come on, we've all heard this a million times. It's practically written in stone. We're told skipping breakfast is one of the worst things you can do, that it fires up your metabolism and gets you ready for the day.
And there it is. That fundamental truth of nutrition, it didn't come from a research lab. It came from an ad agency that wanted to sell more processed cereal. It's a marketing tagline, not medical fact. And this is the perfect snapshot of how big business started telling us what and when to eat. And then there was this thing, the food pyramid. We all learned about it in school. It told us, with the government's stamp of approval, to build our entire diet on a foundation of carbs, bread, pasta, cereal, and to eat constantly, right? To keep our energy up. But was this advice actually based on how our bodies work? Okay, to really get why this is a problem, we need to know what essential means in nutrition. An essential nutrient is something your body absolutely cannot make on its own. You have to get it from food. We've got essential amino acids from protein and essential fatty acids from fats. But here's the kicker. There is no such thing as an essential carbohydrate. Our bodies are perfectly capable of making all the glucose they need. So why did we make a non-essential nutrient the cornerstone of our entire diet?
This table just says it all. Imagine you're trying to get 6 grams of fiber. You could eat 8 slices of whole wheat bread. That's a lot of bread, and you'd be taking in 400 calories and a staggering 70 grams of carbs. Or you could eat 2 heaping plates of spinach for fewer calories, way fewer carbs, plus you get a ton of other vitamins and minerals. It's not even a contest. Grains deliver calories, but vegetables deliver actual nutrition.
Okay, so if the 3-meal high-carb model isn't the way to go, what's the alternative? It's not some new, complicated diet. It's actually about going back to our body's factory settings. It's about giving our digestive system a rest. And when we do that, something pretty incredible happens. It's a process called autophagy. Sounds fancy, but it literally just means self-eating. And it's your body's built-in cleanup crew and recycling program. When you're not constantly busy digesting food, your body can finally switch its attention to maintenance. It goes on a search and destroy mission for damaged cells, cellular garbage, and toxins. This isn't just a wellness fad, it's a core biological function. And just so we're clear, this isn't some fringe science. The research that figured out the mechanics of autophagy was so important, so fundamental to our understanding of health, that it won the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2016. We are talking about serious, validated science here. Think about it like a busy kitchen. As long as new food orders are coming in, the cooks are just focused on getting the food out. It's only when the kitchen closes for the night that the cleaning crew can come in, scrub everything down, and get it ready for the next day. It's the same with your body. After about 12 to 14 hours without food, that cleaning crew finally gets to work. And even better, your body also sends out a surge of growth hormone to repair and build new, stronger tissue. The list of benefits here is just staggering. Fasting helps your body become more sensitive to insulin, which is critical for your metabolic health. It helps you hold on to muscle because of that growth hormone boost. It literally teaches your body to burn its own stored fat for fuel. And contrary to that old myth, fasting for 16 hours or more can actually increase your metabolism, not to mention the amazing effects it has on your brain function and mental clarity. So this all sounds great, but how do you actually get started? I mean, the key is not to just grit your teeth and force it. The secret is learning how to work with your body instead of constantly fighting against it. Now, this is probably the most important slide of them all. If you try to jump into fasting while you're still eating a diet full of sugar and carbs,
you are absolutely setting yourself up to fail. Your blood sugar will be on a roller coaster, the cravings will be intense, and you'll just feel awful. The real key is to first change what you eat. That's what allows your body to slide into fasting naturally. So here's the path. First, you just cut way back on the processed junk. You focus on eating real, nutrient-dense foods, good protein, healthy fats, tons of veggies. As you do that, your body relearns how to run on its own fat reserves instead of constantly begging for sugar. And when that switch happens, it's like magic. That constant gnawing hunger just goes away. And eating 2 meals a day suddenly feels easy and natural, not like a punishment. So, what can you actually have during your fasting window? The rules are pretty simple. Basically, anything with calories is out. That includes milk or cream in your coffee. And here's a sneaky one. Even 0-calorie sweeteners can trigger an insulin response in some people, so it's probably best to just skip them. Keep it simple. Water, black coffee, and unsweetened herbal tea are your best friends. You know, the really amazing thing is that this goes so far beyond just physical health or managing your weight. Getting your eating rhythm right can have a truly profound effect on how you feel mentally and emotionally every single day. We're learning so much about the gut-brain connection. It's not just a saying. Your gut really does act like a second brain. It's constantly sending signals up to your head that directly influence your mood, your thoughts, and how you perceive the world. So if your gut is inflamed and unhappy from eating junk, your mind is going to be unhappy too. So when you heal your gut by changing what and when you eat, the transformation can be just incredible. We're talking about less anxiety, the disappearance of that chronic brain fog, and a level of focus you forgot you could have. But it can go even deeper. The source for this explainer even talked about how conversations among friends became more meaningful, a shift away from the superficial and towards what really matters in life. This is such a powerful idea. We get so used to feeling kind of tired, a little bloated, a bit anxious. We just accept it as normal. That's just what being an adult feels like, right? We don't even realize that our baseline state is actually a negative one, and that there's a whole other level of well-being that's possible. So if there's just one number you take away from all this, let it be 16. A 16-hour fast each day, which for most people just means skipping breakfast and not snacking at night, seems to be the magic number. The minimum time you need to really turn on autophagy and start reaping all these incredible benefits. And let's just reframe this whole thing one last time. Intermittent fasting is not about starving yourself, it's not about deprivation. It's about freedom. It's about finally getting off the blood sugar roller coaster. The goal isn't to be hungry, the goal is to stop being hungry all the time. Which brings us to the final question. Our whole lives, we've been taught to eat by the clock. It's 8 a.m., time for breakfast. It's noon, time for lunch. It's 6 p.m., time for dinner. But maybe, just maybe, it's time to stop listening to the clock and finally start listening to the wisdom that's already inside our own bodies.